when you join the dots with Asim Munir and later the ISI chief warning that the next threat to India would come from the east, when you look at the fact that Usman Hadi, the anti-India student leader who was killed, leading to these mass protests, used to talk about a greater Bangladesh, and try to include our states of the Northeast. So how do you see it?
So while, Barkha, there are a whole lot of local instabilities and chaos, and events in Bangladesh are particularly worrisome. They don't surprise me at all. They shouldn't surprise you. On your show, we've discussed this, I think, a couple of times over the last 5 to 6 months. And I mean, I clearly see insidious statecraft at play from external factors. And one of them is certainly ISI. The DG ISI's travel to Bangladesh, Turkish involvement, money, wherewithal. For quite some time, the drug syndicates coming out of Myanmar, Rohingya, Deep Haldar has been writing about it, Rami Desai have been writing about it. So there are certainly larger forces at play. It is just my inference that there was a China hand, the snub that Sheikh Hasina got when she visited Beijing. And for very different set of reasons, it is the Americans also. I mean, it's not very wise to offer advice, but let me just tell the, shall we say, the Bangladeshi intellectual class that why are they allowing themselves to be manipulated by external forces? That is really something that should worry us at all. And while we have been pointing to the Jamaat and the ISI, the far right in Bangladesh, which is this Hizb ut-Tahrir and the Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent, AQIS, they have also been pretty active. I mean, there have been a number of articles, commentaries to say that the far right has been talking of using the Bangladeshi military to bring about, a political transformation. So it is just not this ISI connect with the Jamaat. It is these far right forces, Turkish money and wherewithal, which is creating these instabilities, and these instabilities are also posing a threat to India. And if this instability and chaos is not contained, my military hunch tells me you will soon have a terror attack from Bangladeshi territory. The Jaish is already enlarging its footprint there. Asim Munir has openly said so. And now if there is a terror attack, from our eastern horizons, it complicates our statecraft greatly. See what's happening on the West. This whole 27th Amendment, the revival of the Jaish, tells me that the nuclear terror complex is being strengthened in Pakistan to challenge the Modi doctrine. And the Modi doctrine is that if you inflict terror upon us, we will react kinetically. And if I'm sitting in Pakistan, the way strategic military minds operate, why should I launch a terror attack from the West? Why not from the East? So I'm saying these are very dangerous times. Sane people on both sides must take stock, and the Bangladeshi establishment must not allow any external manipulation, especially from the point of statecraft, because that will have very dangerous consequences. And this is not a time to say so. Just 30 seconds. Apart from all the shall we say, the issues that Ambassador Baswati raised, there are other options too. So, I mean, India is a country of great strategic military heft. I don't wish to sound threatening, but if Hindu minorities are lynched, if there is a terror attack from the East, it will greatly complicate matters and vitiate the whole national security spectrum.